everybody. It's Ramsey.
And Camille.
And you're listening to the Hope That Helps podcast. We are so glad to be back with you again in the new year. It's 2024. We left off in 2023, and so many exciting things have happened since then. So we're really excited to catch up with you and hang out with you. But we're not coming back for a season 2. Well, not exactly.
Not exactly. We've decided that we're going to have a rolling format. So basically that means we'll be coming out with an episode every Monday, every week. We're super excited about that.
Yeah, absolutely. And we'll still be really active on social media and all those things. And we just want to spend more time with you. So we're excited to be here every single week. But like I said, we have not been here in a little bit, and a lot of things have happened. If you're new to our podcast, I just wanted to introduce ourselves again to you in 2024 so that you get to know a little bit about us before we start getting into it here. My name is Ramsey. I am an adoptive parent now. I've been a foster parent, and I do a lot of advocacy online and things like that. And first and foremost, I'm a mom, among a lot of other things. And this is one of my really good friends, Camille. She is also a foster parent in addition to being a wife and an incredible friend in person. But she is now an active foster parent. Since the last time we've talked to you guys. So I wanted her to give you a little update on what's been going on with her and her new placement and how that's been going. So Camille, you want to tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah. So back in October, we got our first placement. She's 17 and it's been so much fun. It's crazy that it's been over 3 months now.
Yeah.
But it's been going great. You know, it's been an adjustment period. I feel like the past month has been like we've been getting in the groove and feeling more comfortable with each other, and it's just been really fun. She's great.
Yeah, I love that. And you have had her since we've been on the podcast, but we just haven't gotten a second to talk about it yet.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited for them to get to know a little bit more about her. We're going to call her May May for the sake of privacy reasons online here on our podcast and elsewhere. But yeah, May May is so fun. She has been just a ball of energy and joy. I am enjoying having a little bit of auntie status.
Yeah.
I am loving having a relationship with her, and it's been really fun for me to watch you guys kind of step into this role.
Yeah, I feel like I've been calling you all the time. Like the first, still, honestly, but the first.
Like yesterday.
But the first month, 2 months, I'm like, Ramsey, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, and honestly, I feel like it's solidified our friendship and our feeling of family so much more. It's just an added addition to kind of a family we were already creating, a family, if you will, a friend's family. Just to have her around, and she has been just so amazing. She's helping babysit.
I know.
For us, for me and my kids, which has been a fun little thing for her to do. She's making some money. So
yeah, I was about to say, I feel like you kind of selfishly wanted a kid that was maybe your kid's age.
Yeah,
but also
initially I did, but also the perks of having a teenager around. Great.
She's like, I'll watch your kids. She's so used to having,
younger siblings
and cousins and whoever. So she very much just jumps into that role. So that's been a lot of fun.
Absolutely. And that's just been really fun for all of us to spend time together and everybody enjoy it. We weren't sure how that dynamic was going to go. Having a teenager has been amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dynamic's just been super fun. And I am a little bit jealous because I always wanted to foster teenagers and I haven't gotten the opportunity yet. But I feel like I'm vicariously living through this experience, if not some days living the experience a little bit.
It's kind of interesting because not saying you're not a patient person, but our personalities are very different, that I'm a lot more patient in ways and you are a lot more direct and to the point. And so, Maymay's 17. She's got her things that she's, can have attitude about or whatever. And Ramsey's like, you're so patient about it. But I'm like, with your kids though, you're so good and on them. It's just so funny how you say you wanted to have older kids. And I was like, maybe I would want to have younger kids, but I just don't know.
I don't know if I could deal with all the teenagery emotions that come with teenage kids, but it has been really fun for me. I work with teenagers every day, so it's been like kind of a little bit in my niche, but you by far are more patient than me. But I think it makes for a great friendship because in our friendship episode, we talked about how opposites attract a little bit. And I think it's good for our kids to be around different personalities because we kind of complement each other. And I can be like, hey, man.
Yeah. I think in ways like being an auntie, like you have room to say things that maybe as a mom.
It's true.
I don't necessarily, or, I just have to build that a little bit differently than I feel like she just slipped right in with you. And also like my other best friends, like she just like fell right into that role being like,
Yeah, my bestie.
Yeah.
We are truly besties, but I get to be that because I don't have to parent her, discipline her. Same that you get to do that for my kids. And so it's really fun. It's been really fun to parent together and to relate to each other in a lot of ways. I think that that'll probably come through more in this season as we talk on some other topics just because Camille now has firsthand experience and we have two different experiences now. I have parented younger and you're parenting older and then we both helped each other, in this way and in a different role. So I think it's going to be really cool to bring both of our perspectives together in this new season.
It's so interesting. I feel like I'm having all those like moments that I just relate to my mom way more.
Oh my gosh.
Which, I feel like I've heard people say that all the time. Like, just wait till you become a parent. You're going to get it. And then it's happening.
You get it.
I'm like, I know I will. Okay. And like, here I am like, okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I know that's been a lot of fun for you guys. I'm sure there will be more updates in the future.
Yes.
And we hope she sticks around for a while with us. So that is the plan and the goal. So we'll bring you guys updates as it's important. We did do the homecoming dance thing last night.
That was so much fun. We kind of had to do it last minute because we've had like snow days and like sick days and all this stuff for the past couple weeks since we've been back from school. So we found out homecoming was yesterday, like literally, I think 2 days ago we found out. And so we had to get her a dress real quick and everything. Ramsey came in clutch. She like went and got her a couple options of shoes and bags. It was so much fun.
Yeah, if you saw our TikTok live, we were speed doing makeup and nails and all that stuff. So that's really fun. Yeah. But we'll talk more, in depth about getting a placement here in our next episode. So I don't want to go too nitty gritty into the details, but we just want to give you guys a little bit of insight of what we've been up to.
Yeah. So Ramsey, what's been going on with you?
Not too much. Honestly, this has been such a good year, but a much slower year. Last year we adopted and that was like our big thing that we had going on. That was back in June. We started this podcast back at the end of last summer, and that was like a big thing we had going on. But since then, we've just kind of been hanging out. I'm still creating on social media. That's been really fun. MJ started playing basketball.
So much fun.
At the end of last semester, so that's really fun. The kids are doing really well in school, which is great. If you've been following me for a while on social media, you know that has not always been the case. School has been a really hard place for us. So like it's been really awesome for them to just kind of connect and dig in at school, make friendships and make good grades, stuff like that. Like that's a big deal for us. So that's been really exciting. But yeah, I feel like all my updates are like not as, oh my gosh, I'm adopting in June. It's more like,
sure.
Yay, we got an A on our math homework. It's a lot less significant, maybe a little bit smaller, but really amazing nonetheless. We had a great holiday season. We got to spend time together during the holidays.
Yep.
That was really fun. We did a little family Christmas
that was super fun.
Situation after our candlelight service, and that was really fun. We got in our pajamas and ate McDonald's.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Because it was late and we were tired and hungry. We were a little
that was a long day.
Grumpy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so we all opened presents together and got to hang out together, and that was really fun. So we may throw you a throwback picture on that one in a little bit. But that's basically what we've been doing since the last time we've seen you guys. Not too much, but we hope to do more, in the upcoming year. We have some projects coming as a family, some secret projects that I'll tell you more about whenever we get to that point in the year.
These are secrets from me too, so.
Well, Surprise. No, I'm just kidding. We'll talk about it after we stop recording. No, I'm just kidding. We have some things coming in the year. We're going to be creating more. I hope we're going to be traveling more. I just hope we're going to be doing more as a family and enjoying it. And I hope we'll get to continue, our dynamic of having May around and hanging out with her in the new year. And so we're just really excited for 2024 and everything we have coming.
So obvious update, though, we both have new hairstyles.
Yeah, we did both go short when we started the podcast. That classic picture on the front of our podcast, we both have super long hair. We may have to change it in the new year and take a new photo of our short hair.
Yeah, this is my third haircut because I got shorter during a couple of the episodes. And then I did it again. And then I did it again. But my sister's my hairstylist, so...
and Camille was my hairstylist during the snow day.
Yes.
She chopped my hair off, if you saw on social.
Go look at Ramsey's TikTok.
Yeah, on my TikTok. She took some scissors to my hair, but I think it looks pretty good.
And they're not kitchen scissors, okay? I know not to use kitchen. They were
fabric scissors.
Which are really sharp, okay?
Truly. So yeah, we've cut our hair, just a new year. We've been doing a lot of fun stuff, honestly. I've been redecorating my house.
Oh, yeah, that's been fun. You've literally, whenever she's gone shopping, she's FaceTiming me.
Yeah.
Does this fit the aesthetic?
I tend to hyperfixate, so I decided on a new aesthetic from TikTok and said, this is my new aesthetic now.
But
I'm adopting
honestly, it's not from TikTok. It's from, Styles Recycle.
That's true.
It's the traditional.
It's from my heart because it's really what I feel like I am inside.
It's like 90s, 2000s traditional decor mixed with modern.
It's like your grandma's house.
But cute.
But cute.
Not that your grandma's house isn't cute.
It's like if your grandma...
But revamped, I should say.
...had a stylist and her name was Camille, then her house would look like mine.
No.
So yeah, we've been doing a lot of fun things. It's been so crazy. I'm still working. We're both still working full time.
Yep.
So that's always a challenge, especially now that we both have placements. I feel like we are both running around trying to help each other.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty much every day. We now have family meetings where we're like, hey, everybody.
I feel like you sit me down. You're like, this week, what are we doing?
This is the schedule for the week. Who is going where?
Yeah.
What
I
is
need a
happening?
Babysitter. And I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah,
Taking
Tuesday
your
we're doing
kids.
this.
Yeah.
Monday I'm picking up May. Wednesday she's coming to our house to babysit.
Yeah.
Thursday Camille's dropping the kids off. It is a lot to manage, but we're managing it.
Yeah.
We also have some friends and people in our church that are stepping into foster care. So something new for the year is we're going to have maybe a little supper club or, hang out with other foster parents. We haven't really gotten to do a lot of that. There are other foster and adoptive parents in our community, but we just haven't really connected with them as much as we've connected with each other.
Yep.
So we're excited maybe about connecting with some other families. I would say other couples, but I'm the single one here, so they are other couples.
Yes.
I'm going to be the eighth wheel, but it's going to be, no, that wouldn't make sense. The seventh wheel.
Yeah.
But it's going to be okay.
I feel like you're always cool with that, though.
Yeah, I'm cool with it.
You're always like, I'm here for it.
Yeah, no dating updates either, so don't even ask.
Don't even ask. Oh,
I will be the seventh wheel at Supper Club this year. So, just some more fun things coming. I feel like, when you start to get in those rhythm and routines, you can introduce more fun and things that just help grow you and shape you a little bit more. I feel like the first couple of months, and not even couple months, couple years of parenting, you are running around like a chicken with your head cut off.
And it's every new season, I'm sure. I feel
sure.
like I've heard parents say that all the time. It's you're always constantly, you get settled, you get comfortable, and then you're hitting a new season, you're hitting new milestones with your child. And it's we got to redo this all over again. So
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I feel like that's something we were just talking about was
yep.
For me, this first few months, I feel like it's almost, I'm not comparing having May to having a newborn in the sense of what you're having to do. But as far as getting settled, getting to know each other, getting to know your rhythm, it's honestly taken about 3 months, and I feel like we're finally like kind of in the groove of things. And you're saying the same thing. It's like
I'm saying the same thing, but I'm almost 3 years in.
Yeah.
And so it's just wild. The adjustment period is real.
it just I just feel like it
Readjusts.
happens every time. Like you were saying that after you had MJ, like you got in the groove of things, and then you got JoJo, and then you got in the groove of things, and now it's like they're getting a little bit older too, so it's just changing constantly.
Things are always changing, but I do feel like we're in a season of adding new, fun, exciting things to our roster of family activities. So I'm really excited about that. To that point, like one thing I wanted to say was that I wanted to acknowledge and remind everybody too that we are really doing this like in real life. Like we are going through these adjustment periods. We are going through these really tough times, these really happy times, these really like stressful times together as friends, but also together with you guys. And so, sometimes that overtakes like our ability to be podcasters first. Like we're moms first before we are anything else. And so, I just want you to feel encouraged that we're not just going to sit here and talk about something that we aren't literally actively doing every single day.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that it's been definitely an adjustment period for me, going into parenting and doing this at the same time and keeping up with all the schedules and everything. So, I think we just want to be relatable and show you what our real life is like,
Yeah, so in the coming year, it may be times where we're more conversational and relaxed. There may be shorter episodes, there may be longer episodes, there may be stuff that's more educational, more informational. But we just want to be more consistent with you guys and hang out with you every week. That doesn't mean that the content will always be the exact same. So today we're catching up. Next week, we're probably going to get a little bit more educational on what we would have done with the first placement or what we liked that we did. We'll talk more about stuff like that. But just keep in mind that we're parents. We are actually advocating offline. We're doing our part in foster care and adoption offline more than we are online.
Right.
And so, you're only seeing a little bit of what we are actually doing every single day.
For sure.
And we're so glad to bring you in on part of that. It's literally so fun.
Yeah.
But just be gracious with us, be kind to us.
I think something that I've said from the get-go was that when we started this podcast, I'm the type of person that I love going to YouTube. I love going to, whatever, Spotify, Apple, looking at podcasts to see other people that are doing what I'm looking into doing in most areas. And I just want to see people's experience and what they did. And this was a space I felt like wasn't really filled. So I think that that's something that we are passionate about. Like Ramsey said, like we're doing this in real time. So that does mean we might be a little bit more, not spotty, but just like we're focused on our real life first. Yeah. And so, but we definitely want to be relatable and present and just let you in on our lives and what we're doing in real time.
Yeah, it's super fun. Yeah, I wouldn't say we're like experts on the subject by any means, but we are absolutely doing this. So, we bring that element to it. I think one thing that we're looking forward to in the new year potentially and in this new phase of podcasting, since it's not a new season, is maybe bringing in some guests to talk to you guys about stuff. One thing that we don't want to do is over talk about something that we don't feel like we have experience in. So we may be bringing people in with us to talk more about other experiences or more in depth on other topics that we feel like maybe they could speak to better than we can, or at least assist us with, more than we can. But yeah, we feel like this is a space where we are needed podcasters. We hope that you guys enjoy relating to us and hanging out with us and learning more about what it's like to really go through this, because it's not always perfect. So the podcast, like Camille said, won't always be perfect, but it'll be real.
Yep.
And it'll be what we're doing. So thank you just again for being here and hanging out with us through our first season of learning podcasting. It wasn't
it's been
always
a
easy.
lot. Honestly, like whoever said like this is easy. I don't know. I feel like whenever you look at content, it's so easy to look at it and say, "Oh, they're just rolling through it. Like they just got to throw a video up." That's like
that's a piece of cake.
No.
Not.
And I feel like we're both the type of people that are like, we can figure it out. So let's just do the thing.
We were definitely shouldering a lot of the hard work that goes into podcasting, and it was hard.
Yeah, I'm just like, shout out to those people that are doing this consistently and doing it well. Like,
absolutely.
Great job. I have a whole new respect for you.
So such newfound respect, and we just want to give a shout out to our team that works with us, everybody that helps us get anything done, because we're not always the easiest to work with, but we are just super thankful to be here and to be riding that train with you guys. And even though it's been a little bit bumpy, we are super excited for what's coming and can't wait to hang out with you more. So next week, like I said, we're going to be doing an episode on getting a placement, what you should and shouldn't know.
Yep.
From your two armchair experts.
Oh, gosh.
Your two experienced foster moms.
So experienced. You're way more experienced. Like, Ramsey, what do? I don't know about this.
Well, now Camille's most recently gone through it, so I think we'll have a lot
It's fresh. It's fresh.
Fresh, yes.
Yeah.
We'll have a lot of good information to give, I think.
For sure. Yeah, we really are so thankful for you for following along. It's been so much fun to do this so far, and we're really excited for this next year and all that's to come. We'd love to just be a place if you have questions for us. We'd love to answer those questions. If you're somebody who's thinking about becoming a foster parent, we'd love to help you in that process in any way we can and just be a place for you. Well, hope that helps.
As always, thank you for watching, and we will be back next Monday. Until then, you can keep up with us on social media at Hope That Helps Pod. You can find us on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Make sure to press that follow or subscribe button so you don't miss out on anything. If you're loving the podcast and you want to keep supporting us, we now have listener support available on Spotify, so you can go there and give us a little donation so that we can keep the podcast going.
If you are listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, make sure to leave a 5-star review. Tell us what you love about the podcast. Leave us a question or comment. This just helps us to get this out to more people so that more people can listen to us. Also, we want to say thank you to our production team, Eric Pardo and Zach Grimes. Thank you so much. Y'all are lifesavers. Well, hope that helps.